Hello you guys, long time no see, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Patty and it feels like it has been so long since I picked up the camera because it has. Today is Monday, January 13th and I thought, you know what, it is time. It's time to get back into the YouTube game. I think this is gonna be a couple of days in my life. I don't know where this video is gonna go. I wanted to open up this video just to kind of like catch you guys up on I guess where I've been. Like before jumping into sort of like this catch up, I just want to say that I have just felt like so heavy. I guess like my heart has felt so heavy as these fires have been burning throughout LA. They are working on getting them contained, but there is like a particularly dangerous, they were calling it like a particularly dangerous situation in terms of the winds that we're expected to have starting, I think already starting in some areas now through Wednesday. And so it's, it has really just been absolutely devastating to see the impact of these fires on the communities in Altadena and the Palisades. As I have been glued to the news and glued to watch duty, just like staying in the loop. I was watching the news when the Sunset Fire broke out and I was really honestly terrified. I think all of us have been just really on the edge of our seats as we see new evacuation warnings and new evacuation orders come out. Basically, I don't know when this started, last Monday, last Tuesday. It feels like it's been a full week of this already. And the devastation is unfathomable, but it also has been so amazing to see LA come together and see all of the mutual aid efforts is really amazing. And so I have been spending the last couple of days donating, whether that's like in person or you know, through Venmo. I've been donating to so many different places as well as on GoFundMe. So I'll put some links in the description because this is going to be ongoing. You know, people are going to need our help moving forward. That being said, I did want to kind of catch you guys up on where I was even before all of this, going back to like mid-December. I have been here. In the month of December. I was vlogging so much. I was doing what I was calling Vlogmas-ish, just trying to vlog as much as I could, post as much as I could during the month of December. And to be totally honest with you guys, I have like 2 or 3 vlogs worth of footage. I think just 2 from the middle of December, and that's kind of what kept me from filming or like posting, was that like it just felt so delayed that I didn't even want to post it. And then finally this weekend I was like, you know what, we're just gonna scrap that. That's never gonna see the light of day. Trust me, it's not that interesting. And I'm gonna just start and film this vlog, see where it goes, and then post the next video. But basically what had happened was in the middle of December, I want to say either the 16th or the 17th, I don't remember. It was the Tuesday of that week. I went on a trip. Matt and I went on a trip to Slow. And so I had filmed like, I think the weekend of like prepping, packing, and then I filmed throughout our trip. And that's kind of where things took a little bit of a turn because I ended up getting sick on our trip like 2 days in, just did not feel well at all. I might sound a little congested to you right now. That is still from then. I feel like totally 100% better, but I still have a little bit of a lingering cough. So I got sick on our trip. It ended up putting a damper on most of our plans and we didn't do everything that we had wanted to do, but we still had a really nice time. We didn't really go many places. We were just really like outdoors. And then once I got sick, we just were like getting takeout and things like that, which is obviously like not what you want to be doing on a trip, but I'm still grateful that we were able to have a little bit of a getaway. It's beautiful out there. We spent a lot of time with Morro Rock. It was honestly like so beautiful. Our second time going to Slow, we had plans to take a day trip to Big Sur, but the day that we were going to do that was the day that I really was like, I could not do anything, had a fever, whatever. We came back on the 20th. And then I was like sick the days leading up to Christmas. So I was like, I felt so sad because I couldn't do the things that I normally do days leading up to Christmas. I usually do a lot of baking. I make like Christmas cookie boxes and things like that. And although I was starting to feel better, I didn't want to like cook anything to make anyone feel like, well, I don't want her baking, like she was sick. So yeah, and then Christmas Eve happened and we made tamales, and I did help my mom and dad with that. We made everything. We made so many. I don't think I have any pictures. I wish I would have taken pictures of how many we made for literally, like, there's, is there 11 of us? My brothers, my sister-in-law, Matt, and my nieces and nephew. Like, there's a lot of us, but like not enough for all of the tamales that we made. And we made, I want to say 4 different kinds. We made, my mom does like chicken ones, picadillo, brajas with cheese, and then for the first time ever she made shrimp ones, and I was skeptical, but they ended up being really good. My mom makes the chicken with like in like a chile verde, and so she used that with the shrimp. It was delicious, and that was just like took up all of Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day happened, and like that was really fun, and I didn't want to film at all because I was just like with my family, and I still honestly wasn't feeling like totally 100%. Like I felt good, but then starting like those days I developed a little bit of a cough, and that was like really annoying because like I was like, okay, well I feel better, like I'm better, and now I'm coughing, so now I sound sick to everyone. I sound sick like to the world, so I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to like be around people because whatever, clearly I wasn't 100% better. So Matt and I were just like crossing our fingers that I was gonna feel like totally like 100% better come New Year's Eve. And we had like our plans were kind of like up in the air what we wanted to do, but honestly we just prefer to stay in on New Year's. So that's what we ended up doing. We got takeout, and then, yeah, then it was like New Year's, and it was just like, I love New Year's so much, like the idea of goal setting and making my vision board and those sorts of things. Like that's just something that always really excites me. But like I've talked to you guys before, like in a couple of videos ago, just sort of my mental state of where I've been. I haven't been in the best place mentally, you know? And that has kind of continued and it got worse, I want to say, like when I was feeling sick, because then it was like this way that I was already sort of feeling, and then now on top of it I'm feeling sick. I can't do these things, like I can't do the things that I want to do that would help my mental health because I'm sick and I physically can't. And so that was hard, and I feel like just now I'm like starting to come out of it, and maybe not totally come out of it, but kind of come up for air a little bit and start to feel a little bit better mentally in the last few days, or not even last few days, because I feel like it's something that ebbs and flows, like I've said before in the past. And so it was like, okay, well, like now, like I feel better, like come New Year's Day, whatever. And I'm starting to feel better, and then a couple days go by, I'm starting to like go out again. Not really, but I just like go out in the world, like go to the grocery store. And then these fires this last week, which have been, it's been incredibly emotional. Even though I am like so grateful to not be directly impacted by these fires, just like the uncertainty and witnessing the devastation. And I don't know, I feel like anyone who has a heart and can see beyond themselves, just to see what other people are going through and to feel helpless, but have been working on, you know, channeling that instead into action, and how can I help, and what can I donate? Can I donate physical items? Can I donate money? My time and things like that. I think that in times like these, it's like, it's important to not allow yourself to allow the feeling of helplessness paralyze you into inaction, because times like these is where we need to mobilize in whatever way makes sense for you. Anyways, all that to say, that's where we're at right now. Still feeling kind of weird mentally, emotionally. Feels weird to be kind of like going on with life while this is happening in the background. And yeah, but I wanted to just kind of have this little bit of an intro before getting into the rest of the vlog. I honestly don't think I'm gonna be doing much over the next few days. Today is Matt's birthday though, so we are going to dinner and we're going to see Nosferatu, which I am so excited about, because since I was sick, those were like, that was the main thing that I was bummed about not being able to do, was going to see Nosferatu, A Complete Unknown, and Baby Girl. So I need to stop yapping and jump into action. I was telling my best friend yesterday, no, today, I was telling her today, because she was asking me what I was up to today, and I was like, I don't quite have what I would call a depression room, but I feel like my desk is a little bit of a depression desk, which might sound dramatic when I show you guys it, because it's objectively not that bad, but for me, this is like, it's a little bit of a chaos. So I really need to clean this, because when I was getting ready to go to bed last night, I was like, oh dear God, like my space is truly a reflection of my mind right now. My chair is full of clothes. Some is folded, some is not, so I need to take care of that. I have some clothes in the dryer, some clothes that's air drying. I have more laundry to do, and I need to vacuum the downstairs. So I have a lot to do over the next few hours before I have to actually get ready to go out to dinner, and I want to make Matt's card. So I love doing handmade cards. I'm gonna do that too. So we'll see what kind of progress we make in terms of the cleaning, but I think I'm gonna make a quick coffee first, just to kind of kickstart things. Turned out. This is potentially the last week that we have TikTok, which is like, I've been really like in denial about it. I am still not sure how I feel, but like in terms of like, oh, I feel like the TikTok ban is gonna go through or I don't. But today it really started setting in that it was a possibility that this is like, oh yeah, like this is really gonna happen. And I got really emotional about it. I got kind of sad about it. I was editing my morning routine, which is really what I started doing on TikTok, was morning vlogs, morning routines, and I've been making those for 2 years now, and I know so many people have been on TikTok for much longer, but I was just getting a little bit emotional thinking about the community that I've built over there, and like, for that to just be gone from one day to the next is so sad. Like, people were like commenting, I'm gonna miss your videos, and I was like, oh my god, like, yes, some people I'm sure will follow me over on Instagram and come here to YouTube where I post longer form content, but nothing can replicate like what TikTok is, and that's just like where I started. And so yeah, it's sad. Life will go on. It always does, but sad. It's the next day, it's Tuesday the 14th, and the rumors are true. I did mostly forget to film yesterday because after I finished making the card, my camera was dying, so I plugged it in to charge, and then shortly after I started getting ready, and I ended up getting ready on live on TikTok because I think I already talked about it a tiny bit about the potential for a TikTok ban, which is just making me barely now, like it's barely now starting to sink in. We'll know tomorrow whether or not the Supreme Court issues an opinion. That'll be very telling about what's gonna end up happening, but it really started to sink in yesterday that it's a very real possibility that we will lose TikTok. And so I wanted to go live like as potentially the last time to go live. And then Matt ended up getting here like 15 minutes earlier than I expected him to. So after getting ready and like I was on live, and then I filmed a quick like outfit check TikTok, and then he was here and I was like not ready for him to be here. So I was kind of scrambling. I just don't really like to film when we're having our date nights, but we had a really yummy dinner. I did take a couple of pictures, not that many. And Nosferatu was so good. We went to a 9 o'clock showing, so we didn't get out until like, I don't know, 11:30 or 11:45. It was so good. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars, maybe even 4.5. I really enjoyed it. And I think that Lily Rose Depp did such an incredible job, like just such a phenomenal performance. What was up with the mustache though? Like, I was not expecting that. If you've seen Nosferatu, let me know your thoughts. I don't want to give any spoilers, but like, it was really good. You should see it if you haven't already. And I really think that I want to get like the Stubs, like the membership, because I need to go to the movies more often. Yeah, like I said, we ended up getting out of the movie really late, and then by the time we got home and then I washed my face and got ready for bed, did a little bit of scrolling. I don't think I went to bed until like a little bit after 1, which is late for me on any day, but especially a weekday. So I didn't get up until like 7:20 today, which honestly is earlier than I expected. And now it is 12:20. I woke up, I did my workout, I hit upper body, I did back and biceps and walked on the treadmill a little bit, had breakfast, showered, and then I just kind of touched my hair up because it got a little bit frizzy. And I need to do a little bit of makeup, but I think I'm gonna film for TikTok. I actually have an interview at 2. So I have a little bit of time, but I want to have some time to like sit down and prepare. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in there, but I do have a job interview. I don't know how transparent about like my job hunt and interview process I want to be. And I'll just kind of leave it at that. I feel like I'm at a little bit of a crossroads right now. I guess I just want to be really thoughtful and really careful about how I navigate the job search and eventually like acceptance of a job offer. But yeah, so all that being said, that's what I'm gonna be getting ready for. Put my bedding in the wash, so I think it's done in the dryer already, so I have to do that. But you guys know I hate making my bed from scratch. But yeah, I'm sipping on a coffee, and that's basically where I'm at for today. combo lately. It's Endless Cacao with the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Brown Sugar. I obviously have the little tiny baby one. I got the 5-pack for Christmas, and this is my favorite shade of this lip balm. I feel like I've been sleeping on it. I had never tried it before. That was like, what, 5 products? Just a little something to make me look good on Teams. I'll change later out of this t-shirt. I love this shirt. I got this on my trip to Slow. I got it at a thrift store and it says Jam and Salmon, Alaska. I feel like whenever I have like an appointment or something like that, something at a specific time, my mind freezes and I'm like, I can't do anything else until then. I know you guys get that. A lot of people feel that way, but I hate that sometimes. Threw this sweater on to look a little bit more professional. I'm effing freezing, you guys. Like, you can't tell how red my nose is right now, but it is red. It's like the same color as the blush on my cheeks, and my hands are freezing. I can't warm up. I kept the t-shirt on under because I was like, maybe it'll warm me up a little bit, and I have 15 minutes until the interview. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. That's usually how I am. I don't get nervous until like 15-20 minutes before an interview. And I'm worried I'm gonna have to cough during the interview because I do still have this lingering cough from weeks ago. And I sound a little bit congested still, but we're okay. I'm gonna sip on this right now so that way I kind of like fill my stomach because it's almost like I should have eaten lunch. I should have eaten lunch before and I lost track of time, and I don't want to be like shaky in my interview because all I have in my system. Also, this sweater's from Reformation. I got it for Christmas and you're probably gonna see it again later in this vlog. I wore it last night. We might go celebrate Matt's birthday again on Friday, and if we do, I'm wearing the sweater again. That's how I roll. Like when I get something new, I wear it a bunch of times. I just got I bought myself this navy fleece from Aritzia during their sale, and I have just been like running it into the ground, but I'm an outfit repeater. What can I say? I wash my clothes, but I wear it again and again and again and again. Okay, it's over, and I was just taking a second to decompress because I feel like that just zapped my social battery. It ended up being like 50 minutes long, and it went well. It went well. I am simultaneously like freezing, and my armpits are really sweaty. I know it's because I'm nervous, or I was nervous, but I know that's gross, but it is true. But I need to take off the sweater and like put on a sweatshirt or something. Oh, I'll show you guys the quarter zip. It's my favorite thing right now. I will link it for you guys if you wanna see it, if you wanna get it. Check the status of your applications on LinkedIn. Okay, no updates there. You guys, this process is what it is, but I do have some things that I need to do, but I need to eat first. But what I'm gonna do for the rest of, not the rest of the day, this is gonna take me that long, but it's gonna take me some time. There's a job that I really, really want. So I'm gonna write a cover letter, gonna like write a new cover letter from scratch because I really do want this job. And I have some like admin work I need to do for the content creation side of things. I need to send over an invoice to a brand, and I need to follow up with another brand. Do not want to write this cover letter right now, but I finished everything else that I had on my to-do list, so now I'm like, I have to. I don't have to, but I ought to. You guys, I'm tired. I just feel like I have, I'm a bit tapped out for the day. I am a bit tapped out for the day. It's after 5 already, so that's like not that surprising. I have a couple more emails to reply to, quick emails that won't require me to use much brain power. Guys, I'm over it now. It's Friday morning. Clearly, I'm not at Pilates. But my hatch did not go off this morning. That has literally never ever happened in my life. And I am pretty positive that I didn't wake up while it was going off and turn it off myself, because I always remember if I wake up and like hit snooze or turn it off or whatever, that did not happen. So I missed my class because I woke up like the second that I put feet on the ground, which I literally like, I woke up, I was like, I could tell that it was light out already, so I knew that it was later than I needed to be awake. Looked at my phone, saw the time, and I was like, crap. Like that was the time that I needed to be already on the road for like at least 2 minutes. And I would have still needed to slick back my hair, do even without doing skincare, just like brushing my teeth, going to the bathroom, getting changed, grabbing my stuff, making a coffee and going. Like I didn't have time. So anyways, I did not go to Pilates and I lost that credit. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a shoulder workout. I'm gonna walk on the treadmill and then hit shoulders. I have already lifted 3 times this week, so this will be a 4th lifting day, and we're just gonna go with it. It's also hair wash day finally, so I'll take you guys through that as well. But I gotta keep it real with you guys. I never sleep through an alarm, but I don't think that it went off. Like I am almost certain it did not go off. I never ever ever have to set a backup. I have been using my hatch for over a year, like a year and a half at this point. I have never ever had this happen to me before. So I'm like so bummed out, but I'm over it. I was really upset when I first woke up. And then like almost immediately after that, I discovered that the Supreme Court is upholding the TikTok ban. So just like a lot of emotions first thing in the morning. And I was like venting about it all to my mom. But yeah, we are just gonna keep it moving with the day. I already had a little cafecito and my rice cake with peanut butter, and I'm just gonna get changed real quick. I don't really feel like being in a cute workout outfit right now. I'll see what I throw on and then we'll head downstairs to work out. Okay, this is what I threw on. I'm freezing, and before my mom left, she told me that today is gonna be the coldest day of the week. Also, don't mind my bed. I was sitting on it after I made it. I will tidy that up. But I just threw on this little like quarter zip fleece that I have from Aritzia, and then I have like a workout shirt and some yoga pants. This is honestly a cuter outfit than I typically wear to work out at home. Doing a little bit of warm up. I walked like 1.25 miles on the treadmill. I don't think I'm going to show my entire workout because I think next week I want to film a week of workouts, so I would film every single workout I do, but I will take you guys through some of it. While my breakfast is cooking, I wanted to try a new flavor of coconut cult with you guys. It's not new, it's new to me. I've never tried this one. My favorite is probably, oh no, not chocolate. My favorite is passion fruit, then chocolate. I don't mind the original, like it's fine. I tried this one, the apple pie one. It's really good, but it's almost like too desserty for me. It's not tart at all. It's very good. It has like chunks of apple and like oats, I think. It doesn't say that there's oats in it, so I guess not oats, but it's really good. It tastes like apple pie, but I love the tart tanginess of coconut coal, and this doesn't have that, but I'm obviously gonna finish it. This is strawberry. My mom was really excited to try this one, and she said she didn't really care for it. It's very liquidy. You can't see. I like it when they're like more whipped. This one is so solid. I can tilt it and show you. This one I cannot tilt to show it to you. It's very liquidy. I think it might just be this batch, I don't know. But she said she didn't really like it that much. She said, let's see. You can even see just like, okay. It's fine. It's not my favorite. Oh, it's actually not bad. But it almost tastes like, there's no banana in it, but it almost tastes a little bit like strawberry banana smoothie-esque. I hate strawberry banana flavor anything. Like that combo, ever since I was a kid, I have hated it. I don't know why, but like I hate strawberry banana smoothies. And this almost tastes like that, but it doesn't have banana, so it's not quite, maybe it's the coconut and strawberry, I don't know. Let me know if you guys have tried, like what your favorite flavors are of coconut coal, if you've tried it. Not my favorite. Okay, here's breakfast. Pretty typical. Egg whites, 1 egg, spinach, raspberries, and then toast with butter and raspberry jam. And that's it. I'm going to start like my hair oiling routine. I think I'm not going to talk you guys through it. I'm just going to play music over and just kind of get into it because I like this to be like a little bit of a relaxing moment for myself. So bad right now. My hair has gotten so poofy, but I've been spending the last couple of hours going through trying to like save some of my TikTok data, and also uploading some of my footage from this vlog onto my computer, and then that ended up being a whole thing because it was like you're out of disk space, so then I was moving things to my hard drive. So I was just doing a little bit of that, and then I went on live a little bit just to kind of chat with the girlies maybe one last time before losing TikTok, but I think I'm gonna go back on live to get ready because I just don't really feel like figuring out my lighting setup right now since the sun has already gone down for like an actual sit down video. So I'm gonna go back on live for a little bit and get ready for dinner. I forget if I mentioned that we're going out to dinner with Matt's family tonight to celebrate his birthday again. Well, I think I'll actually remember to show you guys my outfit as well as the makeup. and I'll see if I take a couple of clips at dinner. Probably not, because we'll be with his family, but we'll see. Guys, I was getting ready on live and then I was getting really frustrated because I couldn't tell like how my makeup was looking with the lighting, because when I have the big light on, the lighting shows up really horribly on camera, like on my phone camera. Even right now on this camera, it's pretty yellow, but it was really hard to tell because I had it off and it was dark and I was just getting frustrated. And then like I didn't think that my makeup looked good, and then I got off of live and then I saw my makeup and I was like, oh yeah, I don't like the way this looks, so I washed it off and started over. Luckily at that time it was only 5:37. It's barely 6 right now. So I started over and things are going well. And I'm watching a show. It's like behind me, but I like, see it in my mirror. I've been watching The Pit on HBO. And it's pretty good. It's about like the emergency department, and every episode is 1 hour of a shift, of like a 12-hour shift. Makeup is done. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I feel like my makeup came out a little bit better on Monday. Luteal phase, like I'm just gonna blame it on that. I just put a little bit of lip liner on. I don't know why. I'm doing my lip combo already. And that's it for makeup. I might touch up my hair. I will touch up my hair, at least just the front pieces, because I was wearing the headband, so they got a little like bent out of shape. And I have a couple of minutes until I actually need to start thinking about getting changed. I've got time right now. So I'm gonna sharpen my lip pencil, see what I wanna put in my purse. See what I'm gonna take. This whole thing is full of lip liners and other stuff, mostly lip liners. And I think they all need to be sharpened. Okay, here's the outfit. This sweater is the one that I wore for the interview, the one from Reformation. These jeans are from Zara. They're really long on me. I'm only 5'3", so I'm planning to wear these heels. I don't know. If I wear these, I have to wear a pair of heels, but I kind of want to wear my flat boots. I think I might go downstairs real quick and try them on with my flat boots to see if the heel is tall enough with them, because I kind of don't want to wear these tonight. I feel like I should bring a jacket. So I could do this one, this leather jacket. Whatever I wear, I know I'm gonna take it off, and I don't really want to wear this one. I feel like this leather jacket looks a little bit goofy on me now. I wish I had like a belted coat. A belted wool coat would be the vibe. I do have this. Is this the vibe? I think this is like a little too structured for what I want. It's kind of cute though. But I think it's a little too structured. I want something like a little bit floppier. This is a little small on me now. I've had this since high school. I also have more of this like nylon coat. This might be what I end up wearing because it's a little bit like floppier, but I really want to thrift or like find on eBay like a nice like floppy coat that feels a little bit more lived in. Okay, I think the flat boot is kind of a vibe. Excuse the fact that I'm wearing my boots in here. I do clean my floor, but it's like right, the length of the jean comes right to the edge, so it's like they'll drag a little bit, but I think that's okay.